Adin Ross did the thing that everyone does when they are falling off, okay? Immediately yell about trans people. That's like what you got to do. As soon as you're falling off, as soon as you feel like you are losing relevancy, like you're losing your grip on relevancy, what do you got to do? You got to turn around. You can't go to Japan because you could do that as well. Honestly, that's probably what you should do. It's a way healthier way to deal with like, fear of falling off. Just go to Japan. Everything you do is content in Japan, okay? Every experience you have is content in Japan. But instead of doing that, he would act like Jake Paul in Japan. He's losing that bag if he didn't sign that kick deal. Yeah. And it's the funniest take because it's like the there are only two genders take is like, this shit would have banged in like 2014. You know what I mean? XQC fighting his chat saying Adin is correct. Ooh, the GOAT, my king, my woke king. Anyway, he hit the 2014 ass like there are only two genders. Like trans people don't even get mad at this anymore. Like I feel like this is so outdated, so hacky transphobia. It's like the helicopter meme. You know what I mean? It's so played out that even trans people are like, dude, get new transphobia. You know, like it's just so weak. It's like there are only two genders. It's like, okay, bro. Well, I mean, it's what you're saying is literally unscientific, but fine. Like, sure, who cares? It's actually so funny. He said this shit confidently. He really thought he was owning the libs with this 2014 ass discourse. Yeah, exactly. Bro, I keep telling you guys, like, you have to jerk off, dude. It's very clear that NoFap is so bad for you. Like, it's so physically bad for you. This doing Ted Cruz bits, bro. My pronouns are kiss my ass. Even Republicans, even Ted Cruz doesn't say there are only two genders. They've moved on. They leveled up their transphobia game to another equally hacky bit where they say, my pronouns are suck my dick. My pronouns are kiss my ass. You know what I mean? Even they have moved on, and Adin Ross is doing like hacky ass, like 2014 ass, like I will stand strong. You know his ass thought he was getting crucified. Like the Ricky Gervais meme. He was like, oh, I said it. There are only two genders. Come on, take me, woke culture. Take me, SJWs. Yeah. Once again, I'm being attacked for having good ideas, you know? He explained the tweet and is so dumb. I love that. My pronouns are American. Yeah. He's trying to stay relevant by being transphobic. I mean, it will happen. You know, it's bottom of the barrel because, like, you're signaling to all the dumbasses. So, of course, this got 475,000 likes. Because every dumbass was like, yeah, there are only two genders. Well, to be fair, half the time, you know, his entire audience is like 12 years old. So like, obviously from their understanding of like gender, they definitely think that there are only two genders. So like that makes sense. So his fan base is like all 12 years old. Do they know about gender? You know what I mean? So that's why he's going full blown conservative grifter. Yeah, I know. I actually called this perfectly from, I said, I'm worried about the direction that you're heading in. I'm worried about what's going on. I fear that if you keep doing this, you're going to become this like weird right-wing guy. And I don't like that. Like you should take care of yourself and make sure that you don't fall into this trap. And then he got so mad at me. He was like, oh, what the he says I'm a rightist. He says I'm a rightist. I'm like, bro, you're doing this Nico shit. And I said this like, what, 4 months ago? And he literally is doing Nico shit. Look at this. Look. Terms that Adin will understand. If he keeps going down this pipeline, he's going to turn into like another Sneeko. He's just going to be banned from everything. He just needs to save himself. It's good that he's working out. It's good that he's like bettering himself. These are concepts that I'm on board with. But this like NoFap, weird right-wing shit is not good. It's rotting his goddamn brain even further when it was already a crevice for the most part, you know? It's sad to see him fall from LG ally to a right-winger. Yeah, he used to be a fan of the LG community. So you tell the future and live in the future? I know. It's so annoying because I'm so right all the goddamn time, and then everyone yells at me for being right, only to prove me right. And then because I'm right and they don't want to admit that I was right, they turn around and they get even more mad. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, all right, you know what? Maybe next time we'll listen to what you have to say. Nope, not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to be more committed to hating you, even if I agree with you.
A bunch of shit are, let's say, true or not true, but who gives a live and let live, you moron. That's like going to a spot, like going to a church full of people that are praying and be like, God isn't real. God, no gods are here, lol. What are you guys doing? Gods aren't there, lol. and then you say, am I wrong? Am I wrong though? Dude, shut up, bitch. Just like.
This is an incredibly solid way of describing it to mostly apathetic or even like antagonistic people towards trans existence. Yeah, it's true. It's very good. It's a very good take. Like, not only is Adin Ross incorrect about his assessment on gender, well, he's incorrect on a lot of things, but you're also like, even if he was right, it's like, which he isn't, but even if he was right, like, what are you doing? Like, what's it to you, bitch? Let people live, you asshole. Listen, you can't be talking shit about trans people when you are, instead of doing gender affirming care, you've done Andrew Tate affirming care. Okay, you literally changed your gender to Andrew Tate, and you're out here talking about like trans people doing shit. Trans people just want to exist. Okay, you're doing HRT too. You're doing TRT. You're doing the Andrew Tate. You're doing a transition to being Andrew Tate. Like, so shut up. Yeah. On God, my pronouns are Andrew Tate. My pronouns are top G. Yeah, it's what would you call a furry whose persona is a bald person? I would call them Adin Ross. That's what I would call them. Yeah, he's doing TRT, Tate replacement therapy. Adin explains gender. Dude, that's hilarious.
Because I've spoken to people who are gay and trans in the past 24 hours, and they also agree with me that there's only two genders, male and female. When people are trans, they transfer from a male to a female. Or male to a or male to a female, or female to a male. But
what is he? He's on his trans medicalist arc, dog. I love that. He's on his. Did he say transfer? Am I going crazy? Did he say people transfer? Wait.
And they also agree with me that there's only two genders, male and female. When people are trans, they transfer from a male to a female.
They transfer.
Or male to a female, or female to a male. But what I'm trying to
I take it back. It's pretty funny when he does politics. I like, no matter how hateful he tries to be, it's like so obviously a LARP. You know what I mean? It's not like Matt Walsh. Like, you know, Matt Walsh would like probably kill a trans person if he had the opportunity. He's like a horrifying, awful. I mean, he's not like a scary person, but he's like legitimately like a hateful dweeb. Adin Ross is like, oh, I'm going to try to do this thing because I think people will pay attention to me. You know what I mean? Can you address Adin's chaser allegations? Wait, what? What is this? Someone get Adin before I drop receipts from multiple people of him trying to fuck up on trans women. And don't come here saying this isn't it. Bitch, I have no sympathy for anybody invalidating someone's gender. With all due respect, you and him. So he's a chaser? There you go. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, the comment above it. Everyone in the industry knows you're a chaser, lol. He's a lot of dolls. Trans community makes up 1% of the world, so word gets around fast on who the doll chasers are, lol. This makes so much sense. If Adin Ross being a chaser makes the most sense, though. If anything, this makes it seem more like he would have transphobic takes. Like, they fetishize trans women. Like, they don't treat trans women as women, but like an object of desire, and they fetishize them. And oftentimes people like Alex Jones, for example, like they will feel conflicted about their sexual desires because, like, on the one hand, they're transphobic. On the other, they want to, like, they fetishize and want to trans women. So then they're like, oh, am I gay? Instead of like recognizing that trans women are women, that guilt turns them into thinking like, oh, actually, this kind of makes me gay. And for that reason, like, I hate you. You're bad. You're wrong. You're evil. You've like corrupted my mind. That's what it is. It's very weird. It's a very weird concept. It's just like, but it's like anything else. It's just like, you could just be comfortable in your sexuality.
Silenced right now. That's why you guys all need. Again, man, this tweet was not intended to hurt anybody except for the people that try to put others down and the people that just try to cancel people. This is intended to you guys, man.
This genuinely differentiates him from like the average piece of shit right-wing conservative, because he's still like, yeah, I'm not trying to upset anybody. Like, it's like, dude, just dumbass. You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to be like, no, I was right. And everyone is crazy. And that's why they're wrong. What is this like? He's not even doing a good job of like trying to describe what he was saying in like a snarky way. You know what I mean? He doesn't know the right-wing terms to use. That's my point. Like, he does not have well flushed out, legitimately held beliefs. No secrets between us. Anyway, let's finish this.
This is literally why I did it. I stated a fact. And the fact that it's so controversial is insane. When you're doing a gender reveal party, okay? It's either a purple or a blue powder that squirts out, right?
Dude, this is so awesome. Guys, of course there's only two genders. Like when you do a gender reveal party, there's only two genders you can reveal. Like what's so controversial about this? I like to also base my understanding of biology and gender being a social construct off of gender reveal parties, dog. Which, by the way, did he just say purple? What?
Or a blue powder that squirts out, right?
It's either purple or blue powder? What the fuck? Guys, there's only two genders. Bisexual, straight man. I don't understand. What are you talking about? That's why he was saying he's a fan of the LG community.
It's not a fucking red one or a you know, a fucking yellow one. It's either purple or blue. I'm sorry.
It's not red. It's not yellow.
Point is this, bro. I love everyone. This tweet was intended to put cancel culture down. To cancel culture. That's what we're about to do. I love you guys, man. Peace.
God, he's so good. This one was really funny too. He said this with a straight face. Like, I love that. If I had blue hair and makeup, would Twitch ban me? Which, by the way, is hilarious. Like, first of all, the blue hair SJW narrative is like long gone. I don't even think SJWs have blue hair any longer. Like, do they? They don't even do that shit anymore.